4:30 in the morning. I am doing something totally crazy today. I am actually flying to Disney World just for the day. So I'm flying out this morning, 6:15 flight, and then I'm back on the 8 p.m. flight. So fingers crossed that that all goes smoothly. Everything takes off on time. So yeah, I am just waiting for my lift to get here. My family is sleeping, so I need to, I'll probably wake up my husband just to say goodbye. And my older son also asked me to wake him up quickly. So, yeah, and then we're gonna head out and see what the day brings. I'm hoping to hit Epcot, and do just like flower and garden stuff, a few rides before it's time to come home. So yeah, I'm gonna take you all along with me for the ride. All right, see you in a bit. Let's do a quick fit check. So I did, if you watched my last video, I did end up going with the orange bird. So this was the popular winner on my TikTok page. So if you don't follow me over there at Once Upon a Drea, but yeah, I'll put my ears on when I get there. So yeah, so just my orange Outdoor Voices volley dress. They don't sell this anymore, but you can probably get it on like Poshmark or whatever. This is just an old like Brooks running zip up. Old Navy socks, and my white Hokas, which are super filthy, and I should have washed them before this trip. And then I also have on, I tried to show it before. So my sister-in-law got us all these little like name plates that are in the Disney World font. So yeah, so I always wear that when I go to Disney. And there you have it. I think my lift's here, so let's head to the Uber. Alright, I've made it to the airport. Still getting used to doing this in front of a bunch of people. But yeah, I think I'm gonna organize my bag, and then I'm gonna get a coffee just because I'm cold. And then I'm bored in like 30 minutes. So I'm hoping to sleep because I didn't sleep well last night, so I'd like to sleep on the plane. And then I'll see you once we get down there. I didn't bring too much. I brought some makeup, my recording stuff, a huge power bank just because I don't know. I anticipate using up a lot of battery, my microphone, a change of clothes, and that's it. So yeah, although my backpack still feels kind of heavy, so there's that. Oh, and I brought my shoes. All right, I'll see you on the other side. Made it into the park. I'm gonna look for some coffee because I haven't had any today. I had some decaf at the airport because I wanted to sleep on the plane. So I'm gonna find coffee and I'm gonna find food because I'm starving, and that's mainly why we're here today, right? All right, first booth of the day, Farmer's Feast. So I got the risotto with scallops, the blueberry crumble, and then the lemonade hard cider. Let's dig in. Okay, just try the risotto and the blueberry crumble from Farmer's Feast. Both were really good. Risotto, definitely delicious. Scallops were cooked pretty well. There was some sort of sauce in it that like once you mixed it together, it just was like the perfect sort of bite. And then the blueberry crumble, that was good. The cake itself was a little bit dry, but then you have the ice cream on top that kind of helped blend it. I'd say risotto, I would do like a 8 out of 10, and then the blueberry crumble, maybe like a 6 out of 10. Like, probably not a must-have, but it was good, and I did enjoy it. Just finished up at Farmer's Feast, first booth of the day. Everything was super good. I got 3 things. Total cost me about $28, but that was because I got a hard cider, which was like $13. So now I'm heading over to Living with the Land because I have a lightning lane that technically expired at 12, but they give you some leeway. Desperately needed some coffee, so I got the Dubai chocolate frozen cappuccino from Joffrey's. And now I'm just sitting on a bench with Tigger and Pooh behind me. And then I need to charge my phone a bit too, because it's only 1 o'clock, but it's already been a long day for my phone, so it needs some juice. Yeah, and then we're gonna try some more booths. I've got a few more lightning lanes. I've got one for Soarin', I've got one for Guardians, and one for Test Track, but those aren't until like right before I need to leave, around 6. So we're just having a leisurely day, doing what I want to do, and not worrying about anybody else. Alright, I got the trio of dips and chips. Let me see if I can figure out which is which. I'm guessing this is the pimento, this is the onion, and this is the feta. Yes, because this is the lemon and the caviar. So let's try the feta. good. You definitely have to like feta, obviously, because it does have like that strong flavor to it. Okay, let's try the onion. I feel like that one's really mild. I'm not getting a ton of flavor, especially compared to the feta. And this is the pimento. Definitely taste the pickle, so if you don't like pickles, do beware. The flavor does come through even though it's just on the top. I don't know if this is a must-have. I know it was super popular last year when they brought it back. It's good to share, like if you're here with like a few friends, but like it's not my favorite so far. Just finished Soarin'. It was really weird. The Lightning Lane line was really long. It was like almost to the entrance. I've never seen it that long. But there was not a lot of people in the standby lane, but the standby was 100 minutes plus. So it probably took me about 30 minutes to get through the Lightning Lane line. I actually debated just leaving because I have been on it a few times and taking my chances with Test Track to see if they have the single rider lane open. I do have a lightning lane for it, but it's not till 5:45, and so that's going to be cutting it close because my plane leaves at like 7:45, and that just makes me nervous. I know some people can just like get to the airport and walk on. That is not me. That spikes my anxiety. So I think it's 2:48. I think I'm going to go check out the single rider situation at Test Track. And then I do want to get the spicy mango margarita from Mexico. And then we'll see. I do need to do a little bit of shopping. So I'll probably stop in Creations at some point. And then I have a Guardians Lightning Lane at 4:45. So yeah, so let's get on with it. I'm really loving this Alice in Wonderland collection. I think either the t-shirt or the sweatshirt. So I don't know if this is new or not, but I've never seen this playground. I feel like maybe it's not new. I just haven't been over here much. But how adorable. My kids would absolutely love this.
Let me show you how I see the world. By using advanced cameras and sensors, vehicles are constantly scanning the road ahead, helping to customize your vehicle at home. Can I show them? Go for it. First, select a new vehicle ride.
girls came from.
Okay, so I was able to get on Single Rider for test track, so that was very fun. I'm really hoping that my almost 4-year-old will hit 40 inches before we come in a couple months. Actually next month, because I think he would just really love it. I was actually surprised at how many little kids were on it. Yeah, I think he like loves race cars, loves the movie cars. So I think he would just think it's really cool to ride in a race car. So yeah, and then I stopped because I was over here. I'm not hungry, but I stopped at Brunchcott because I've heard the French toast is really good. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna go get a margarita because it is margarita time. And I've actually never had one in Epcot, which is a shame. Like, it should be illegal. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna bop around until it's time for my Guardians Lightning Lane. And I'm gonna hit Creations really quick, get a couple things there, and head to the airport. But this has been so fun, and I'm so glad I did this, and I definitely want to do this again. All right, let's dig into my food. Okay, so this is the cinnamon French toast from Brunchcott. So let's give it a try. I do hope you guys can hear me. I just really hate using my microphone. I need to get the actual like DJI pocket camera, because doing it on my phone with the Osmo is just so cumbersome. So anyway, if you can, I'll just record over it. Let's try it. I'm not going to use a fork because they didn't have knives, so I'm just going to pick it up. I'm gonna spread some of this butter, I think. I really need to start looking at what's in these things before I record. But I'm gonna spread this around so I can get a good mixed bite. So the toast has a nice, like, crispiness to it, but the addition of the cinnamon cereal on top really, like, makes it seem like it's crunchier than it is. It feels like it's, like, part of the bread.
Okay, how do we get in?
It's quite enjoyable.
Oh, over this way, Amelia.
I think this gets... I'm debating between like a 7.5 and an 8 out of 10. It's not like, oh my god, wow, amazing, I need to have this, but it is really tasty and I am enjoying it. Okay, I ate almost all of it and then had to force myself to stop eating it because I am so full and I need to stop, and I won't have room for a margarita if I had continued. Also, I feel like if I'm going to the Mexico booth, I should get something to eat too. But I don't know if I can stomach it right now. So yeah, let's head to Mexico. I was walking around enjoying the scenery and almost missed the Mexico booth, so I had to backtrack a little bit. Okay, friends, the drink I've been waiting for all day, the spicy mango margarita from Jardín de Fiestas. I probably said that wrong. Even though I'm half Cuban, my mother would be ashamed of me. I think maybe it needs to be stirred. I don't know, but not a lot of flavor. I'm gonna try stirring it and give it another go. All right, I gave it a stir. Much better now. I wasn't getting any mango. It just tasted kind of like watered down, like alcohol, essentially. So yes, much better now. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty solid. Especially if you like a spicy margarita. I haven't had the ones from, oh, I don't even know what it's called, the margarita place that everybody goes to all the time. So I can't compare them. But I would say this is pretty solid. I'm going to say like 7 out of 10. That is the place I was talking about. Choza de Margarita. Somehow accidentally gotten myself into the Grand Fiesta Tour line. I was just trying to get into the pavilion. But I may as well do it because I have not done this probably in decades. And it's a short wait, so why not? Okay, I got what I think is my final beverage of the day, an espresso martini. I don't really need more alcohol, not that I've drank a lot, but I did not finish my margarita, but I drank most of it. But yeah, I haven't been drinking a ton, so I don't want to drink too much. But I have heard that Joffrey's espresso martinis are really good, and I do love an espresso martini. So cheers, let's try it. It's pretty good. It tastes a little watered down, like they brew the espresso over the ice and the ice melts. But otherwise, it's pretty good. Would I pay, $18 for it? In the normal world, probably not. But in Disney, yeah, it'll do the trick. And I desperately need some caffeine, because I only had one coffee today. So yeah, cheers. I'm gonna drink this, I'm gonna mosey on over near Guardians, and then I think I can check into my lightning lane in about 10 minutes. Let's do it. All right, I am walking into Guardians, last ride of the day. I don't know why, I've been on this a million times, not a million times, but a few times. I'm always totally fine, but I always get nervous before it anyway. So yeah, a great way to end a great day.
Enjoyed exploring the wonders of Xandar. As you have seen,
I'm not sure. Our power's out. And the cosmic generator is gone.
Cheerio, Mark. Go to code red.
The cosmic generator has been stolen.
What?
How?
Why didn't we think of that? That thing's gotta be worth a fortune.
That is a big man. I need to alert Nova Prime.
Nothing to worry about. Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man. Then you're likely doomed.
It was useless to follow me.
All right, I'm walking and I didn't get out my stabilizer because I'm too lazy. So I hope it's not too bumpy. Guardians, that was super fun. It's just me, ended up getting Everybody Wants to Rule the World. I don't think I've gotten that one before. It definitely gives like a different vibe to the ride. Probably should have taken some Dramamine. Definitely felt a little shaky coming off of there. I'll be fine though. So yeah, also still to be seen, but that ride tends to like mess with like the fluid in my ears. But so far I'm feeling pretty good, and I think it's because I used airplanes for the first time on the flight, so my ears aren't all jacked up. So hot tip if you have that issue as well. All right, I'm gonna go to Creations, do a little shopping, and then get out of here and head home. All right, I got the goods, got a sweatshirt, some pins for the boys and myself, and now we're heading out. I'm gonna hit the ladies' room and order my Uber. Thanks for coming along with me. I'll see you later. Bye. Again, so just wanted to pop on and close out the vlog really quickly here. I'll show you the couple things that I bought, and then I just want to tell you a quick story about what happened after I left Epcot on my way to the airport. So quick story, I leave Epcot, I order my Lyft when I'm in the parking lot, and it says, you know, your Lyft is arriving. So I see it coming, I go over, I check the license plate, make sure it's mine, and then people get out of the Lyft, and I got in the Lyft. Driver looks at me, says, Andrea, I say, yep, that's me. And in retrospect, I probably should have waited until the app actually said, like, your driver has arrived. So, but I didn't do that. But it said, like, he was arriving, or that he was nearby, whatever it says. And I knew it was mine because I checked the license plate. So anyway, get in, we start driving, and suddenly the app is like, oh, your ride was canceled. We're finding you a new driver. And I'm like, what the heck? And so I look at the driver's map and I realize like there's nothing on there. It doesn't say where we're going. So I'm like, hey, excuse me, I think something's wrong here. Well, turns out he doesn't speak English. So he's trying to speak to me in Spanish. I don't know what he's saying. We pull over to the side of the road. We're trying to like communicate via like Google Translate. And finally I'm like, you know what, like I'm gonna call my mom because as I mentioned earlier, she is Cuban. So she's fluent in Spanish. So I call my mom, thank God she answered. And I'm like, Mommy, you need to talk to this cab driver because I have no idea what is going on right now. Mind you, my mom doesn't even really understand what Lyft or Uber or any of this is. She doesn't even know I'm in Disney World at this point. She's like, what? We figured it out, right? He thought I was someone else, canceled my ride. I think it had something to do with like him having the Lyft app and the Uber app open at the same time. Either way, he ended up driving me to the airport and I paid him via Venmo. But yeah, that was a fun, crazy experience. And thank goodness for my mom, because otherwise I'd probably still be on the side of that road trying to figure out what the heck was happening. Anyway, after that, everything was fine. My flight, we boarded, but again, just like the way there, which I didn't mention, I don't think, on the way there and on the way home, it took us like an hour to actually take off once we got on the airplane. I'm not surprised. The airline I was flying is kind of known for delays. I'm just glad it was only an hour, and that's it. So got home around, I think I landed around like 10:30 in Chicago. So I was home in bed by like midnight. So yeah, overall, really fun trip. Really hoping to do it again. I want to do it again for Hollywood Studios and just do like all of the shows because I'm a music theater nerd. I love the Disney shows. They might be like my favorite thing in the parks. So yeah, looking forward to that. And maybe that trip I can get my husband to come with me. He's not big on the rides, but I think he would enjoy the shows. So yeah, so that was that. Really quick, what did I buy? So I did end up buying this really cute green Alice in Wonderland Flower and Garden sweatshirt. They've been doing a lot of this embroidery, which just kind of makes it, I don't know, it just makes it look a little nicer. It's a little elevated. And so I really like that. And it's embroidered here too on the back as well. And then this, of course, is just like a screen print or whatever they do. But yeah, no, I thought it was really cute, really cozy. I love the bright colors. And I kind of like that the graphic is on the back versus the front. So that's that. Also, new scenery because I am in my toddler's room because he is currently in my bed. We got some pins, so I ended up getting my two boys and myself more of the dog packs because we're still missing Lady. Between my older son and me, we have all of the dogs except for Lady. So we got 3 packs of those, and then I got my boys 2 of the Hidden Mickey packs, Wave A from 2025, not the newest 2026 ones. Those have been hard to find. So yeah, so what did my boys get? So my oldest son got from the Hidden Mickeys, he got the Cinderella Castle, and he got the mini bubble wand. So he wasn't really thrilled with either of those. But he did put them in his clear part, so I guess he did like them. My other son got Zima, I think, or Zuma from Emperor's New Groove, which actually we've never seen that movie. And then he got the Mickey Castle as well. And then for the dogs, so Niall, my younger one, got, I think he got Georgette, and then he got either Copper or Dodger, I can't remember which one. And then, oh yes, sorry, he got Georgette and he got Dodger. And then my other son ended up getting Dodger and Georgette. And since he already had Dodger, no, sorry, he got Copper and Georgette. And then since he already had Copper, he gave the Copper to my little one. And then I ended up getting Little Brother and Pongo? Forget. So yeah, still no Lady. We need a Lady. So if someone wants to trade, let us know. All right, but that's it. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey with us. I'm going to go finish editing this and get it posted. All right, thanks. See you soon, guys.